It's a great pleasure having you here. It's no other person but Mr. Prince Dan Odo. It's a pleasure welcoming you, national analyst and an actual supporter of freedom of his people. Now, yesterday, Simon Ipa was hosted by Dr. Damages. Several questions was asked, and some criticized his position, and some spoke in favor of his position towards the liberation of his people, as he claims. He accepted that, yes, I am the nightmare that will end Nigeria. And he reiterated the position of the Biafran Declaration summit in Finland that it is nothing else but Biafra must be restored at all costs. Your take on this position? He has maintained his position regardless of the oppositions and pressure coming from left and right. What could have informed this tenacity, doggedness, and of course, strong resolve?
Morning, dear viewers. My name is President Odo, alias Abong Barawa. I migrated from Itai Province under Biafran government, formerly known as an Akwa Ibom. If I may respond to your question, sir. You see, the positions of Simon Egba, not just Simon Egba, because if you can take your mind back home, if you can recall the utterances of Masi Nnamdi Kanu, he said to the entire global world that this present Biafran generations are determined. They are not too worried about that. And we are serious over this declaration. Simon Egba remain the prime minister, and nothing can stop December 2nd declaration. Forget about all the trade being issued, either by Nigerian government, whatever a trade, whatever the trade, whatever maybe the terrorist outfit they are building, they are just wasting time. Because our leader, in the person of Masi Nnamdi Kanu, said that anything that will stop Biafran nation from emerging, that it will be better that anything that will stop Biafran nation from emerging, that every living organism in Nigeria will die. I don't know what you understand about that statement. And this is our position. This is what we are believing upon.
I hope humanity is not brought into this figurative expression. We canvasses and promotes human existence and dignity and respect to human life, not violence that will take life.
Okay, respecting of if you are talking about respect to human life, it depends. Nigerian government approach come after December 2nd declaration. If they come in peace, and of course we will give them peace, but if they come violently, and we will go 1,000,000% violent against Nigerian state, and that is our stand. So the respect of human life depend on Nigerians' response to that declaration.
I'm still yet to be convinced that somebody is prepared and has the capacity, of course, to engage the Nigerian government in conventional war. He said on several occasions that he is not engaging in conventional war, that he is fighting the war of attrition, which means both parties will be fighting, and anyone who gets tired will go and rest. But he believes that Nigeria will be the one that will get tired just a matter of time. What informs that strong position?
It's a fact that presently, as it stands, we are not going into what they call a conventional war with Nigerian states. but rather, this guerrilla warfare, it's going to be it's going to be on until Nigerian state get tired and pack their back and packages and quit from our land. Yes. So those are, Nigerian state will get tired because we are not lengthening. We will fight them eyeball to eyeball, bone to bone, head to head, gun to gun, missile to missile, and that is our stand. So if Nigerian state are up to date, I know they are preparing, and we too are preparing to meet.
Well, we are just analyzing developments here. We don't promote violence, as I have maintained. Whatever you express is your personal opinion. But then, one thing struck me. Of course, recently, Simon Nepers gave an instruction that the Nigerian judiciary will be shut down in the east. And today, that is the story about what is happening. That there are protesters, mitigants protesting that the court has been shut down. The uh, high courts or federal high court in Akwa, Anambra State have been shut down. Likewise, other. Could it mean that these guys are hidden to the instruction of Simon Impa or the threats? They were afraid that anything could happen. Why is it that they are throwing in the towel even when Simon Impa coughs? Is it that there is no adequate security to guarantee the smooth procession of the court and let people who has case sort themselves out in those chambers? What exactly is happening? How powerful is this Simon Ekpa that when he gives instruction, even the judges, Nigerian judges, both state and federal judges will comply to this, shutting down the court's uh, uh, offices.
Oga, what you are seeing playing out here is the same that is going to happen after December 2nd declaration. You heard the statements of Biafran soldiers that today they are going on marks. That after December 2nd, then they will unmark themselves and it will be eye to eye. So the fact remain here is this. The so-called Nigerian judiciary question, who are they representing? And of course, Nigerian states. And at the time without number, the Biafran government have won Nigerian government to go into the land, pick their back and packages, and packet from these territories, 40 states of Biafra. Then, ever since then Nigerian state decided to turn their debt here. So they are waiting until they see flames. So the judges in question, and of course, they are human being who that loyal to Nigerian government. So they don't have choice. They knew Nigerian state lacked the capacity to provide an adequate security, and that is why when once the prime minister directed that all the accord representing Nigerian state should be shut down, and they know the capacity of Simon Ekpa and and the soldiers.
Okay, they knew that he wasn't joking.
It wasn't a joke.
For him, it was a serious business.
It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke. No, if they thought that it was a joke, they would have tried it, man. They would have tried. Then we use them to set a sample for others to learn. And that's our stand.
Now, you are from Akwa Ibom State. Your brother being the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, we not agree with such positions as you have expressed here. He believes so much in Nigeria, and of course, in the past, have threatened Simon Ekpa that he's going to be the end of Simon Ekpa, which I hosted you here. Now, do you think there could be anything different.
He lacked that capacity. What do I say? I said the so-called Senate president in the person of Obabio lacked that capacity to stop the prime minister. To start with, who is he?
The Senate president of the 10th Assembly.
I don't believe that. No, yeah. I don't believe that. He just there as a Robert as a stamp. Do you think Obabio as Senate president has claimed as a personal authority to make his own law to Nigeria? No. He will always wait until when the so-called Fulani Caliphate bring their law, then he enact it. So he has no personal decision. And perhaps we are the original Akwa Ibom people. As I'm standing here, I am speaking the minds of 1 million Akwa Ibom. Agbabio is an individual, so he can say anything. And perhaps he is an exile. Are you aware that he's speaking from exile? So
How do you mean he's from exile? Speaking from exile? Has Abuja become an exile?
I'm telling you, Agbabio is speaking from exile. So if himself is cocksure that is a bona fide a son of Akwa Ibom, let him come home. Let him come home and stand ground and speak. As I'm speaking with you, I'm standing firmly on Akwa Ibom soil, which Agbabio cannot do it. So if himself, if Agbabio is cocksure that is a freeborn of Akwa Ibom, a free son of Akwa Ibom, let him come home and open his mouth and speak that jargon before Akwa Ibom.
This is a former governor, two-term serving governor of Akwa Ibom State that performed, of course, relatively better. But then, whatever be the case, I think you are expressing your personal opinion, and he also has the right to his own opinion. Now, Simon, during his discussion or conversation with Dr. Damages when he was hosted, uh, he didn't show any sign of jittering. He was so confident that this war of attrition, Nigeria will be the one to throw in the towel. What is that informed him that Biafra will not be the one to throw in the towel at the end of the day?
Because he knew that we are determined, that we are very serious in these issues of Biafran. That is why our leader, in person of Masina Mikalo, said that anything that will stand as a barricade or barrier or fence, that something will be brought down.
Do you think Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will still maintain the position after being released from the DSS dungeon? Could he possibly change his position or mind?
Why? Masin Nnamdi Kanu is a person I know him too well. Have you not asked yourself a question that ever since 2021, when this young man was being adopted, then I'm brought to DSS detention. Then ever since then, the Nigerian government and their agency have been trying all they could for him to denounce Biafra or for him to surrender. Question, has he surrendered? And he can never. He's my leader. I know him. He can never. Let me tell you, Masin Nnamdi Kanu, choose date over choose date over Biafra. It is either date for Biafra to come, or Nigerian government to answer up and allow Biafra to go. So that is our position. So our leader also is so determined and serious. So we, the followers, are not relenting too.